Hi guys. So previously we looked into the drawbacks of the barter system and the need for a common medium. Then only money came into rescue. So before settling down with one, people tried different forms of money. So today we look into the evolution of money, the different forms of money people use before settling down with one. Initially, they started with the commodity money. So, in the early stage, some commodities were used as the common medium, but due to the lack of durability, the commodity money failed. So, they use spices, they even use tobacco leaves as commodity money. Next, they started to use metallic money. Here, this money is made up of pure and superior metals like gold and silver, and this money is valued based on their size, weight, and even their purity. Moved on to using perfect money. To be a perfect money, the face value of the money should be equal to its material value. Currently, perfect money is not used to because the lack of availability of metals. Examples would be gold coins and silver coins. Then they moved on to using currency and bank money. All notes and coins that are printed by the central bank of the given country is known as currencies. All current account deposits that are used through checks are classified under bank money. Examples for currencies would be dollars, euro, pounds, Sri Lankan rupees, etc. The modern form, the current latest trend of using money is the e-cash form and money substitutes. Electronic forms of money that are used to settle transactions electronically are classified under this category. So people are now using debit cards, credit cards, prepaid card, and the latest arrival for this section is Bitcoins. We are not discussing about Bitcoins here, but it's very much interesting. Please do check it online and you'll get a lot of interesting facts about Bitcoins. So earlier we were talking something about material and face value in the perfect money section. Now, what is face value and material value? Let's look into an example for better understanding. Now, let's take the face value. So, face value is what is printed on the note or coin. Now, let's take the 5000 rupees in Sri Lanka. So, that is the maximum currency issued by the central bank, authorized by the finance minister, and everything is perfect about that money. So, it is a valid currency and it has printed 5000. So, you could buy goods or services up to 5000 using that note. But in the material value, does it actually worth 5000? No, it would rather cost you a rupee or two for that piece of paper without that authorization. So the face value is what is printed on that paper and the material value is the material that is used to print that money. So in the perfect money case, they were using gold coins and silver coins. So in order to produce gold coins, they use real gold. So the material value and the face value printed on it is the same. But when it comes to currencies, the material value is much more lesser than the face value printed on it. So hope you got that understanding with that example. So that's it with this video guys. So please do like and share to learn and let others learn. Thank you.